You know, when we're looking for the tools that are really pushing the envelope, the AI agent store is always our first stop.
Hmm.
And today we're talking about something huge coming from Google. It's called Antigravity. And this isn't just about, suggesting the next line of code.
Not at all.
This feels like it's tackling that much bigger problem of, well, truly autonomous software development.
Exactly. At its core, Antigravity is an AI-powered agent-first development platform. Think of it as an IDE, but with this agent architecture built right in.
So it's a familiar environment.
It is. It's a powerful fork of Visual Studio Code, which is a brilliant move because it means developers get this incredible new capability inside an environment they already know. The agents have control of the whole workspace.
So we're really moving past that Copilot idea then. The material really hammers this agent-first architecture.
It does.
And it says that agents don't just sit in the editor. They can plan, they can write code, test it, debug it.
And they use the terminal and the browser to do it. That's the key. What's really crucial here is the sheer level of autonomy. These agents are built for complex end-to-end tasks.
Okay, so give me an example.
Well, instead of generating a single function, you could delegate a task like add user authentication to the app. The agent then writes the code. It actually launches the application, tests the change in the browser, and then verifies its own work. It's a completely different workflow.
Wow. Okay, so with that much autonomy, you need some serious oversight. How does Antigravity manage, multiple agents running around a project at the same time?
That's where the agent manager comes in. It's like the air traffic controller orchestrating multiple agents, often in parallel workspaces.
So you could have several agents fixing bugs at once.
Precisely. Or refactoring different parts of the code base simultaneously. But, that parallelism creates another problem.
Trust. How do you verify the work without reading every single line of generated code?
You've nailed it. And the answer to that is what they call the artifact system. This is, I think, the real innovation here because it solves for trust.
So what does it do?
It surfaces concrete, verifiable evidence. For, say, a full-stack engineer or a technical founder, you get to see the agent's original plan, the code patches it created, detailed logs of every terminal command it ran, and even screenshots to prove the application worked after the change. You're not just looking at the code, you're inspecting the agent's entire chain of logic.
That makes a huge difference. It feels like the roles of software developers and ML engineers are shifting then, from pure execution to more delegation and review.
That's the direction of travel, yeah. You delegate the scaffolding, the big refactors, the annoying bug hunts, and you use the artifact system to verify the solution. It's a higher leverage activity.
And is this accessible? Or is it some kind of limited beta?
No, it's pretty open. It's available on Windows, macOS, and Linux. And what's really strategic is that it supports different models like Gemini 3 Pro and even Claude 3.5 Sonnet. That flexibility is key when you're building your workflow around it.
Right, you're not locked into one ecosystem.
At the end of the day, this whole platform is a signal. It's a signal that AI is moving from being a simple assistant to, well, an autonomous manager of complex project pipelines.
Which brings up a fascinating question.
It really does. What happens to the job of, say, an engineering manager when these highly autonomous agents can start pulling tasks directly from the project backlog and completing them?
That structural change is absolutely what we're watching. So we've broken down the core of Google Antigravity for you. If you want to explore this tool and others like it, you can get started right away. You can start exploring these cutting-edge tools right now at aiagentstore.ai. Thanks for joining us, and we'd really appreciate you taking a moment to read this conversation.